What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the number 16 and how it can manifest in one's life. So, this video is applicable for those who are born on the 16th, but more specifically, it's for people who have a life path number of 16. So, if you don't know your life path number, I did leave a link in the description box below where if you click on it, it'll navigate you to a website where you can enter in your birth information and it'll calculate your life path number for you. So, right off the bat, 16 is a number that reduces to the number 7. And 7 vibrates to the planet Neptune. So, 7 is a very spiritual, artistic number. It is a non material number. And people who are influenced by the number 7 tend to be involved in some type of art, such as fashion, music, dance. And you will also see a lot of people in the entertainment industry, whether it be actors and actresses or singers, who have the number 7 prominent in their life, or the number 16, because this number is very much so involved with the entertainment industry. Now, 16, once you get to the compound number 16, it does carry some heavier challenges and karmic debts than the number 7. And that's because compound numbers are always more complex than single digit numbers. But 16 in particular has the tendency to bring about some catastrophic circumstances that can involve addiction, chemicals, confusion, bondage, suffering. I don't know if I said that already, but it is a number that can just bring about a lot of profound sadness and sorrowful things into one's life. So, with the number 16, typically 16 people, because they are also 7 people, they do have some type of artistic talent. And one way to help transmute some of the negative manifestations of the number 16 is to express that through your art, through your music, through your paintings, through your poetry, through anything. 16 is also a number that deals with service. So you could be working with those who are underprivileged in society, such as people that are homeless, or children who may not have great parents or anything like that. But that can also include animals, because 16 also deals with animals. So you could have work or run an animal shelter or a rescue foundation, or just work with animals in general. And this is so because you want to be humble in this lifetime, and you ought to come from a position of servitude where you can help other people. And if you think about it, music and arts and stuff, that it helps other people. You'll always hear people say, this song or this video or this movie, this painting, it brings me peace. It helped me forget about my problems. And the same thing when you're servicing people from a humble point of view, when you're working with homeless people, or whether you're working with people that may have some type of disability, you're helping them and you're bringing them some type of comfort. And that can help transmute again or circumnavigate some of the negative possible manifestations of the number 16, because with 16 you have to always have a high level of awareness. Just like if you're an 11, you need to go into every situation with a clear plan and a very concise mind, meaning that if you leave things up to fate when you're 16, or you leave things in the hands of people around you, you'll notice that what can go wrong will. And I think that's a very 16 phrase. What can go wrong will, because you are meant to basically be more aware and to be more detailed and to plan a lot. And also with 16, because it is a very fated number, you don't want to just leave things up to chance. You want to be very specific about what you want. And in addition to being gifted in the arts and in fields of service, 16s are also gifted when it comes to visualization. So, if you want to, man, the visualization is something that we can all do and benefit from, where that's like if you write something down and you visualize it, or you meditate on it, or you do yoga, or you just spend a lot of your conscious energy, visualizing something that you want to bring into your life. it can happen. And with 16, it can be magical like that, where you can think about something and focus on something and you can will it to you. And so that is something you definitely want to take to your advantage. I don't want to just make this video and talk about all the melancholic things that 16 is associated with, but I will be truthful about how it can manifest. But I also want to make sure that you all are aware of the very special power that you do have by having 16 prominent in your chart. 16 is a number that I like to refer to as the King of Sorrow, because it's a song by Sade, and she's born on the 16th. And I think that that song really does express how sorrowful, or the energy of the number 16. And I say that because, visualization goes both ways. If you spend a lot of energy and time thinking about the negative things that have transpired in your life, or if you're always focused on what can go wrong, what did go wrong, you will definitely will that into your life. Just as well as you will will in the positive things, or the things that you do want into your life. So that again brings into view the awareness. Once you become more aware of this, then you can change this, because 16s, due to their experiences, I can't blame them. They tend to have a more melancholic, sorrowful point of view, and they may always be looking for some type of savior or some type of rescuer, and they may also be looking to save and rescue other people, which is where they can become victimized. So you want to be very discriminating about the people that you allow into your life. You may have this thing where you want to save others, but it's one thing to do it where you're helping to service people. It's another thing to kind of invite that energy into your personal life, because typically as a 16, you lack the boundaries and the proper boundaries to guard yourself, because you're very much so permeable and easily influenced by other people's energy. So trying to save and rescue people and doing stuff like that can also bring about some sorrowful circumstances as well. So all in all, I just wanted to talk about the number 16. I hope, which if you are born on the 16th or have 16 as a life path number, just drop down in the comments below and express some of your experiences. And if you like what I had to say in this video, consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. And until then, next time.